Welcome back to another episode of a Class of Their Own podcast where we talk about NIBC, high school basketball, ESPN 100. I'm Diddy Noseball. I'm joined with Footy Delight. Today we're going to be talking about the start of NIBC, standout players, and what surprised us and who disappointed us. First, Study, I'm going to ask you, what has stood out for you in this early NIBC season?
It's unpredictable. Like we kind of like some of the teams we knew would be good, but it's like a lot of teams that we didn't think would be competition is competition,
Yeah,
and it kind of show. It just kind of shows how different the NIBC is. It's kind of like last year. It was like real. Like we knew who and who was gonna do what, and like I can't say teams was probably more stacked last year. Like like it's like a couple teams that stacked in the NIBC, but it ain't like how it was last year. So
yeah.
it's probably like a little more team oriented. I think the teams that's in NIBC this time is like well put together teams. It ain't like oh we got this five star with this five. It's like only like probably three teams that's really stacked that way. The rest of them teams is like niggas who still trying to figure
What
it
are
out.
those three teams? Let's see if we thinking the same.
AZ, fucking Montverde, Sunrise. Well,
Yeah.
she a foe. You could say damn who I just had in my head that went away. Oh, you could say IMG too. IMG got a lot of motherfuckers. They don't play like it, but they
Oh,
got a
I
lot
was
of
gonna
motherfuckers.
say, yikes. I don't even
Nah,
watch.
nah, they got motherfuckers though. And
I
the
know they
last
got
game
Muhammad
that
Ali.
the last game that they won, Bryson Tucker. They got Bryson Tucker.
Oh,
They got
Bryson.
Kane. They got a lot of more. They got some niggas over there. I can't cap. They got some. They just it's NIBC. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They can't. They won their first NIBC game last week. So, but they just been getting the short end of the stick. Like they gonna have to. They a team who probably. I think all of them just got together. So they gonna be a team who gotta slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Get right. Because everybody else kind of been playing like AZ, but they been playing all year. You know what I'm saying? Like they been all they in tournaments and everything. IMG kind of been chilling, so they gotta, they really gotta get their stuff together.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I think Wasatch in first place.
Yeah,
They,
Wasatch in first place right now.
they got they got and it's weird because some teams have played only one game, some teams have played two. Like
Mm-hmm.
Wasatch 3-0 in the NIBC, AZ 3-1, Montbird
Mm-hmm.
3-1, Sunrise 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
You got IMG 1-1, Lawler 1-1, Long Island 1-1, Oak Hill 0-2, Bishop Walsh 0-3, Legacy 0-3.
Yeah, Bishop
Um,
Washington getting smacked by everybody.
um, it's kind of like they got Legacy and Bishop Walsh in there just to get smacked by people. I think. Like I don't see. I'm like, man, okay, they was bad last year, but damn, you in the NIBC, you can attract better talent by now.
Yeah,
So it's like they just meant to get smacked.
and I
Uh,
was gonna say they just got the short end. They just not like even the teams that's like even some of these teams just got like a couple people that they can strive with. Bishop Walsh is just like in Legacy, like we're just here. We trying to figure some shit out. We trying to see if we belong here.
I
That's how
like
they play.
but he's not no. I don't know. Corn core is like say dog, you get smacked too much for a nigga to be a top player.
I think Carl just like he gonna be a good live threat on somebody's team, but he ain't no dominant force. He not nobody like that. You would put trust in to run the team. He ain't one of them dudes. He got to be like a fourth option or nigga. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who just can run around
Cause like we seen with Ron Holland against Centennial, if you really like that, you can shoulder a big load. Even
for
if you
real.
even if like cause Demons was hurt, and then you got two top prospects. You had McCain and you had
Mm-hmm.
that was bro name?
Williams.
Devin Williams.
You
So
had Devin Williams, but they got a couple people. And then in Cali, they a big problem.
so
So
it's like
yeah, when teams like when Texas play California or when states do like that, you playing the best of the best in basketball. It's like in basketball only. I think basketball only do that where you'll play the best from California in a tournament, then you got to back door and play the best in New Jersey or New York. Like
Yeah,
I think
like
that's what I like about high school basketball. Like you can from high school basketball rankings, they all gonna play each other at least once.
yeah,
Everybody gonna play each other
yeah.
at least
That's
once.
true. That's true.
And so you really get to see like it ain't no fluke like like bro, Duncanville's the number one team. They are.
Yeah,
Like if you put them up, they can do the same thing Montverde and AZ doing.
yeah. Especially defense.
With yeah, I have to say, especially with defense with having like less like not saying they well, I'm gonna say they ain't got as many 5 stars and stuff as Duncanville. I mean like AZ and them, but defensively they well coached, they play well together. There ain't nobody too high, too low, and then they got a star. So
The-
that goes to show everything.
So, who do you think the best team in the NIBC? Because they got Duncanville ranked number one in the whole country, but in NIBC, who you think the best
I
team?
it still go down to Montverde and AZ.
And you said that
And
Wasatch
like
pulling you.
yeah, like I like Wasatch because I was already liking their team. Now I was kind of people don't care about Wasatch, so I was already kind of like on a bandwagon. I'm like, oh, I see what they got. I'm like, oh, they'll be all right. But when I seen them play, I'm like, oh, okay, they not just no fluke. I'm like, they playing hard. They want to win. Like that AZ win, that shit was everything.
Yeah.
Like you got to hold AZ to this many points. Only team who did that was Montverde. You only them like so they defense surprised me. I wasn't expecting Wasatch to clamp up. I ain't gonna cap. I wasn't expecting them to clamp up. When I seen that, I'm like, oh, these dudes hungry and they got a good coach. Like they got some. They players is
Oh,
straight. You know
oh,
what I'm
the
saying?
black dude. I like the black dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he look young too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like they surprised. That's what surprised me how well they played together. And I'm like, man, they'll be a sleeper team. Like in NIBC, all you gotta do is just have some like, but you're gonna have to have defense. You're gonna have a couple people who can do what they gotta do.
I think
And just like
Caldwell got to be better.
yeah,
He
but
got.
he young. He 2025. He straight.
Hey,
He
tell that
20.
to Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag not shooting well, but he playing
Yeah,
well.
yeah, but
Like
like they roll. I
you
think
got
they
to impact
roles
the
are
game
different.
when you that 5 star, especially you probably the only one or two, three 5 stars on Wasatch. He probably the only 5 star on Wasatch. So it's like, hey,
I think everybody fold. But
we,
it be like that.
we
Guards is
heard
gonna
now
be. It's gonna be
Harwell
like
played
that with
kind of
guards.
bad against AZ. I was
But
like,
but what is AZ good at?
yeah, they good defensive. AZ,
That's what I'm saying.
hey,
Like AZ gonna make everybody look mid. That like AZ and Montverde, the two teams. I don't care what you bring in. You play them, you're looking mid regardless, because that's just what they bring. That defense intensity and guards for sure. Hey man, I don't care what guard you is, you're gonna have a bad shooting day against them two teams.
I
You
told
can look and see somebody have like 18 to 20 points. You look at his shooting, I bet he like 5 for 18 or something like that. Like they just it's
yeah.
just this is how they play. So with the
They
guards
good
it's
defensive
different.
team, but they're so terrible offensively. Watching AZ versus Wasatch, that was one of the hardest games to get through. That shit took me like 2 days, bro, to get through that game. I think the
Yeah.
score was in the 40s. Like
I
the
I think Watson had 61 and
man,
AZ had 40.
that bro, oh boy, that game was hard to watch. Brick City
It's
face compass.
been a couple games I watched, but I was like, damn, they offenses are trash. Like it just wasn't a
Victorious,
bad day.
Victorious Miller, Zayden Howe, and Mookie Cook have to be better.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
they
That
wouldn't, boy,
and
they wouldn't.
that's what I was trying to tell you when I was telling you was like, who you think would be a go-to call? I'm like, bro, I don't know. Somebody gonna have to step up. Like somebody gonna have to, pick. Like, man, look, I gotta do this because it get to a point where everybody's playing bad, and only Ross, Ross will have to come and he'll get real. Yeah, True Washington. Like Ross will have to come clutch with free throws, and then True Washington playing hard. It's like it got to be like 4, 5 people to come together as one to play as a go-to
But
instead of just one person stepping
hey,
up.
that shit ain't gonna work when you get deep into the season
No, it
because
ain't.
you look
They
at
gonna. That's
every
why I
other
said somebody got to
game.
step up.
Because my thing, it got to be Victorious, bro.
Yeah,
Victorious got to step up, fam. He the only person that I can see can get his own shot consistently, but he has to make sure he got to get, bro. He got to get to the rim. He got to make sure he hit on some of the middies. He just was missing a lot, and it seemed
yeah. I have
like
to say it's. I noticed, and then high school, like especially a lot of these dudes in here, they need, bro. They shooting. They gotta work on their shooting. It's like 4 shooters that I think are like consistent. Like the rest of these dudes be up and down. So man, they better work on it. Some of them is like, bro, like any senior shooting bad, y'all better get it together because this you're a senior. If you can't fix this right now, you got a summer. You got a whole little situation to get it right, and then you got to show that in college or wherever you going because it come like this. Like so we done seen with the last class. Some people done got way better, start shooting way better than did like got even more consistent. So they don't be having too long. Basketball season here is gone and it's back again. So
Mm-hmm.
like from showing right now, I see a lot of them are not for sure shooters, and I see people I know for sure shooters. So
This NRBC season so far is showing me that it's levels to this.
yeah.
This senior class don't sniff the last senior class. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The last senior class, niggas was getting 30, niggas was getting 20 on the regular. That shit is not happening. It's like I think Edgecombe, how much Edgecombe hit there one time? Yeah, like
28, I think. Yeah,
28.
28. Yeah.
It has to be
Yeah,
probably
28.
the highest scoring output on
Yeah,
it.
I finna say I know he had 28, and I think RJ Jones he probably had like 25 for Wasatch. He probably had like 25 or something. This
And it's
one of these teams, but yeah, that's crazy. Like it ain't no. That's what I'm saying. Like out of all like they like this NIBC is like more. I don't know. It's like it ain't real star dominant like it's like. Even though it's a lot of 5 stars on some of these teams, like saying people stepping up out of I'm trying to probably Edgecombe is the only person I see on his team who was who was like,
yeah,
look, man, I gotta do this.
I
I
give
need
you
to like he gotta score the points in crunch time. Like everybody else team is just balanced. You have this one dude who hit this three, then Flag got 5 blocks, clutch blocks, and then you got this person doing this. So it's like, bro, can you stop? Please. You make this shit hard for no reason. But
this.
yeah,
What's the?
I was just saying just finishing with that, yeah. You know
I think, say, bro, you know me. I'm so high on Cooper Flag, it don't make no sense. He's in 10th grade, buddy, and he's probably the first, second, or third best player on his team on Montverde.
He could play in
On
college right now.
Montverde. It's
Flag
it's
could
like
play in college right now.
his impact on the game is crazy, even when his jumper not falling. Because against Long Island Lutheran, they was kind
Mm-hmm.
of in a rut for a minute. Then
Yeah,
Cooper Flag just started doing shit. Like,
man, everything from rebounding, assists, block. Like, bro, that second half defense he had in the paint, bro, it got to a point where I was like, why are they trying him?
yes,
Like, Flag is one of those players, bro. When I say he can play in college now, I mean it.
yes,
Like,
man,
bro, he's a college wing right now, and
yeah.
he's just a sophomore, bro. But it goes to show, like, bro, I still when he get this offense down consistently, bro, because he already defensively like everything you need in a wing slash power forward, whatever you want to call him, but wing because he real mobile, can rebound, play make, fucking defend every position. Like bro, so valuable early is fucking ridiculous.
And it's all right. Just imagine where he gonna be by his senior year in Montverde.
Man, bro, like
He
I
go
already
develop that one bag because
for
he
sure, for
show
sure.
flashes.
He got a lot of it's a
Ain't
lot of
broke.
they got a lot of guards. They gotta like
I
Flag
hate
ain't
the
gonna
guard.
be at yeah, he Flag gonna have to like I done seen Flag tee up in EYBL. That's where he got the keys, you know what I'm saying? When he playing with when he playing with Maine before the Montverde stuff. So
Come
I
on,
know what he can do offensively. But it's just like the fact that he's taking a lesser role to win and still being a factor, like bro, it's the crazy. It's crazy. I can't even explain. Like that's like when anytime you tell somebody like, "Hey, I need you to stop shooting and start doing this," usually they'll play bad. Bro,
man.
he's like clutch.
Yeah, a
I
clutch
clutch.
role.
He been clutch for like 2 years straight. Every time I done seen him,
Mm-hmm.
he been clutch.
Yeah,
He if it wasn't for him on that USA team,
facts.
bro, like Flag been clutch
Agreed.
for a little minute now, bro. I can't lie. Like that's why I'm like, man, people forget the scoring all but this look for his role, what he gonna be in the league or what he gonna be doing, period. he can be able to get his little points, but he gonna get paid in the league for the dog in him. Him being
Yes,
able to guard, him being able to facilitate and rebound, all the stuff that bigs need to be doing or wings need to be doing, he can do that right now.
he pops off the screen in every basketball environment. Like
His
you
defense
put
is
Cooper
crazy.
Flag in any type of situation, whether it's a McDonald's All American game, a
Mm-hmm.
USA game, they'll say a championship game, he's gonna pop off the screen doing something, and it might not be scoring. You be like, bro, damn, this nigga got this steal, then this nigga got this block. And then
Mm-hmm.
his playmaking underrated.
That's what I'm saying. And bro, averaging like 5 blocks a game.
Dude is crazy, bro. That's why I say that's why I say I don't know who you got, him or Cameron Boozer, but it's like I ain't gonna lie, it's just I in
They
terms
see
of
with their
potential.
class, and with their class, it's not no wrong. Like I know everybody have like it's gonna be up and down because since I last like Cole P not in NIBC, but since the last time I seen him, he's getting better. So it's like, man, I ain't gonna cap. At this point, you pick your poison, whoever you want. I like Flag because I seen him. Like we don't watch Flag more. We don't seen Flag in clutch situations. We don't seen Flag in different and better situations. We don't seen him thrive when his shot wasn't going down. We don't seen the same with Boozer when his shot wasn't going down. He still because he an underrated playmaker. So they
Yeah,
class is just. I'm not gonna lie, they class is good. I can't even like. I don't even know who. Like I say, I give Flag the edge right now because I done seen more. I done seen more. I done seen him do a lot, but I see why they don't have him one because his offense. Like it ain't
yeah,
everything is not what I'm saying. So I
that's
see
fair.
why he not one,
Yeah,
but he I see he's a top, bro. He's a top. He top two for
because
sure.
my thing is just the plug and play ability of Cooper Flag.
Mm-hmm.
You plug him in any situation, it's like, hey, you can't be the scorer. You got to be like the fifth option, but you got to do everything on defense, and
See,
then
but I done seen
you
him
got
bring the
to-
ball up. I done seen.
yeah.
I ain't
They
okay.
need to give him the ball more. They need to give
Yeah,
him the ball
I done seen him.
more.
I done seen Flag in all situations. I don't know. I ain't seen them like, man. Oh damn, Flag can't do this. Flag can do everything.
I don't like Montberg's rotations. How do you feel about they rotation? Because it's like, bro, you should have Cooper
Man,
Flag and Sean Stewart. They got good chemistry together.
yeah.
Keep them on the court together, at least. Chris
But
Johnson. Like,
I was just gonna say, I haven't been seeing a lot of Chris Johnson as I think I should be.
they've been playing Marvell Allen, and
That's
Marvell Allen
that
is
that's what I'm that and I've been okay since from when last year with Marvin Allen. I was never too hype on him. He always had some games I saw where he was good, but I was never. It was something about him that I just wasn't jumping on. I'm like, okay, he played good against DJ. He did this, but I'm like, when I other games I watch him, I'm like, bro, he kind of got like a back seat where he just like a no show. Like he just go where he's just not doing nothing.
I don't think his bag is that deep, buddy. And he really can't hit free throws. It's like
It's a lot, and it's a lot of people in NIBC who just terrible at free throws. It's a
that's
lot of them. I'm talking about, bro. I've been watching this game. I'm like, bro, all y'all miss, but he's terrible. Marvin Allen is terrible at free
look
throws. Like
guard. It's like say, bro, you gotta hit the free throw. And,
hey, he's terrible.
like I don't know how I feel about Asa Newell, especially not
Yeah,
starting over Sean Stewart. I think Sean Stewart and Cooper Flag is the engine behind Montverde. Who they lose to? Like it's just in terms of they motors. I feel like Sean Stewart and Cooper Flag, they motors will get them through a
yeah.
lot of.
I finna say, Stewart Motor. I feel like he just got to be better on offensively. Like bro, him. If bro, just think about him and Flag. What they already do good. If they had their offense clicking. Why they in together. Like, bro, because Stewart athleticism flash so much, but at times I think he just don't know how to get it going. Like he don't like he needs somebody to kind of put him in that like to feed him, or it's probably just a Montverde system. You just never know. But like every time I see him, it gotta be like alive for him. Like, hey, you holding that? Man,
Yeah,
get like
yeah.
use your body. Use like you know what I'm saying. Like it's like I don't think they utilize the bigs enough on that in that offense in Montverde offense. I think they just rely on. I don't know what they rely on actually.
I think they need to, and I don't know why Gibbs Lawhorn don't get more PT because he can actually shoot and things like that. So
Bro, what are you doing?
I think they need to figure out their point guard rotation first because and then the fact Cooper Flag and Sean Stewart just gotta play together. I feel like Sean Stewart, when he's playing good, is he has Cooper Flag on the floor because Cooper Flag, them big to big passes, Cooper
Mm-hmm.
Flag, man, he good
That's
with
what
them.
I'm saying. Like bro, he's just a perfect teammate, bro.
Yeah,
Rebound, he defends. If you, bro, I always see where he guard the best guard on anybody's team. Like he just, bro, you could just tell he want the challenge, and they ain't cut like that no more.
how you
They
feel
ain't
about
cut like that no more.
the
I
power?
like, yeah, I know you're talking about. I like him. He just, I feel like he a little soft at times.
I feel like he should come off the bench. I feel like he should come off the bench. Like this,
I feel like no, I feel like Noel soft at times. I feel like cause one game, I forgot what game it was. The game he went off where he flashed real like he really flashed, but like the other games, it's like he too soft around the rim for me sometimes. Like he got times where he can be real athletic. Then he got times where I guess when he just somebody defending him, he just a little soft. He gonna have to get hungry, get confident. Because if you ain't confident, you can't be in a starting lineup. And that's just my opinion. If you ain't got no type of confidence, what you starting for?
yeah, facts.
Like
And
what? What are you starting for?
is he a junior? I think he a
Yeah,
junior.
I think he is junior. Yeah, he is junior.
Yeah, he like my thing. They gotta start Kwame, Sean Stewart, Cooper Flag, throw in
Cause them
throw
guards, I
in
ain't gonna lie, they
McNeely.
guards been underwhelming, bro. The guards really been
Guards.
underwhelming.
Give
I really can't even like. It's crazy now. I'm thinking about it. Like, cause I was just like hearing you saying. I was like, dang, you right. Them guards have, bro. They guards have been playing bad. And before the season started, they guards was playing good. And soon as it happened, the guards just was like,
They were playing good because their shots were falling, not because they was getting them into offense. I feel like
mm-hmm.
Cooper Flag has been their best facilitator in terms,
Yeah,
and I feel like they just need to do that more. That's why I say start Chris Johnson, let him score. Start McNeely as a catch and shoot, and then have Sean Stewart and Kwame Evans because let Cooper Flag facilitate or just react because you put Marvell Allen in there, he's not no just super facilitator. He's not a
yeah.
what I'm saying? He don't
He
finish
like
great.
he like yeah he like that or the well balanced. He not like Jalen Suggs a little bit, but not as good
Yeah.
defensively. Not as good defensively though. It's
He
like
be better
because
coming off the bench trying to just get his.
yeah, like cause Marvin Allen like because like when everybody was talking about him and when they was worrying about where he was gonna go and all that, like I wasn't too impressed with him when I had watched what I saw from him. I'm like, okay, he cool, but it's just I was noticing the last time I had watched him. I forgot who he was playing with at the time when I watched him before he went to Montverde. That little tournament we watched where he kind of had to play the backseat to who the star on the team was, but he just wasn't doing like he wasn't even their best guard then. Like
Mhm,
he was the best guard on the team, but wasn't playing like the best guard. And I
mhm.
was just like, bro, I'm not too impressed with him. Like he just wasn't. I don't know. He just was looking real basic. Like he wasn't looking like no how they was hyping Marvin Allen up. Like I don't think I ever seen too many highlight plays from Marvin Allen.
Yeah. But I guess we could talk Sunrise for a quick second because I love their roster coming in. I love
Man,
coming in.
man, I think they just cause they the reigning NIBC champions. So
Yeah, that's
they
true.
gotta like they team like like bro having Grady Dick and how they team was they lost a big piece, so it's like somebody got to step up. Blocker started out slow, and it
Mhm.
was kind of making me mad how slow he started out, but he getting his stuff together now. Like way he playing like Blocker now. I just felt like he needed a reality check. Middleton still doing Middleton stuff. He got to just get back going because he was a little hurt.
Yeah.
So he just got to get back in rhythm. And Bruce Ellis is doing Bruce Ellis stuff.
Oh, hey, okay. So let's stop right there on Booz Ellis. I got something to say to you, my Tosh Booz Ellis. I got
Mm-hmm.
something to say. Uh, I think he needs to be stronger with the basketball. He turns it
Yeah,
over too much when he tries to dribble. I feel like his handle is not as strong as I thought it was going to be. I feel like his playmaking not as advanced as I thought it was.
especially in tough defense situations. When the defense is tough, he can't like because that's why it's good when you long and you can dribble because you got a guard handle. His handle is forward still. He ain't got no. He don't got no. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen guards. Forwards move with the ball. I'm like, ooh, he got a handle. Bruce Ellis ain't there yet.
and
He ain't
it's
there yet. It's easy to get the ball from him.
and I feel like he was a little bit false advertisement. I haven't seen what I thought. I thought I was gonna see some on ball creation, some playmaking.
Nah, I knew. Nah, not with Sunrise. I knew he wasn't. They not gonna let him do that. They were gonna.
I don't
I
think
knew they weren't gonna let him do that.
I don't think he can do that. Not right
I
now.
think. I
I
think
feel like
he
that's his
can. Like we done
archetype.
seen him flash. We done seen him flash do it with Flash. But I'm thinking with like where he at, they're not gonna let they're not gonna let him go too crazy.
I hate keep bringing up Cooper Flag, but Cooper Flag they the same height. They're both 6'9". Cooper
Yeah.
Flag has a way more advanced handle, like that, just in terms of just shiftiness. I thought Buzelis
Hmm.
was gonna be more shifty. Buzelis is more power forward than small forward. When I thought he was going to be more small forward than power forward, like Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
That makes sense. 'Cause I just feel like he's not as nimble as I thought he was going to be, like flexible and shit. You know,
Yeah.
I still think he got potential because like, he still got a soft touch. He still can shoot,
Hmm.
and he rebounds better than I thought. But in terms of just on ball shiftiness, is not there. I think Middleton got to get back.
Yeah.
For,
Middleton just gotta. Yeah, he just gotta get his stuff
he
together.
still look like he hit all his shots. He's one nigga when he shoot, I'll be like, okay, that's going in. Like he don't never just clank too many shots.
Hmm.
Uh,
He'll
John
for sure.
Bo is great rim. I think John Bo probably the best rim protector in IBC, like pure rim protector. Blocker has to be better. He's starting to make, he's starting to get better.
Yeah.
He have his bump.
I don't like the little inconsistency with him this year. Like last year, he was always like when he didn't have the keys. That's probably what he just gotta get used to. When he didn't have the keys, he brought his what he doing now off the bench, and it was something that could be what it was supposed to be. Or he just not even just off the bench, or just him just how he when he come to the game you knew what he was gonna bring for that team. Now it's like he got the keys. It's his time to do what he got to do. I feel like he doing too much, and I
Yeah,
feel like he trying and when the player try to do too much, it looks bad. And
yeah,
I feel like Blocker is not that type of player. He's not the type of player who try to do too much. He gotta let the game come to him because
yeah.
he's so good at everything. But he just gotta he a good finisher. I feel like sometimes he just try to do too much. It's like Blocker, come on, bro, like get off of it. But at the same time, they team was at a point where it was kind of slow. Like without Middleton,
Well,
they
Middleton,
really had nobody like that. You got Myro Little who trying to figure it out, and then you got Bruce Ellis who you got to give him a bucket. He can't do too much on ball right now. So it's like it was kind of like when if a blocker shooting bad, and then Miro Little is trying to figure it out. He kind of shooting bad. So it's like, man, it gets to a point like, bro, who got to step up? And blocker he's starting to get back to what he used to be now. Because at first, you remember I was telling you, I was like, man, I don't know what blocker doing. He would have made you mad. You saw his first game, like he
yeah.
just wasn't blocked. He was trying to do too much. And even the announcers were saying they were like, that's not his game. He was trying to do like step back threes for no reason. Like, bro, chill out. Like, watching him, that ain't his thing. Like, he got to be in rhythm and just, play his game. He was in there trying to do like make star plays because he
Because
got the keys.
I'm trying to pull up the game where he had against Oak Hill
Well,
because
is that the game? I think I'm trying to see if that's when he had like 18 points or something.
I think he played pretty good.
But it
Uh,
still wasn't the best of what you expect from him.
I just feel like he just has to be better, bro.
Yeah, he do, and that's why. Cause I mess with Blocker. Like he was one of them players when I watched Sunrise for the first time. He jumped off the page. I was like,
Yeah,
bro, who is this? Who is Blocker?
his
Like
speed.
he was just like he was real important. And I feel like when he noticed that it was his team, he started to do too much. Like, I gotta be this and be that instead of just being a blocker. We seen just be consistent as a starter, just be consistent as the guard that they need you to be. And I feel like he was trying to do too much.
He had 18 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds,
Hmm.
9 for 12. He didn't take no threes.
Thank you. That's what. That's
That's
one.
how he has to play.
That's it all day. The step back three. That's not your game. He
Booz-
real mid range and with around the rim good. He can shoot the three, but it ain't step back.
Boozellis went 3 for 10, and he had 10 points, 1 for 4 from three, three turnovers, no assist. Yeah, Boozellis just has to be better.
Yeah,
Boozellis is just like you too high of a prospect for your impact on the game to be damn near negative. At least
yeah,
don't be negative.
yeah. Though, yeah, I agree.
Because Scotty Milton didn't have a great game, but he had a game to where it's like he had like 10 points, but he shot like 2 for 4 from three. He wasn't that
Hmm.
inefficient. So it's like gotta at least be decent if you gonna be a guy that high caliber. Cause like
That's
John
fair.
Bowe, we know what he gonna do.
Hmm.
Know what Scotty Middleton gonna do. Layden Blocker and Moxis is a bit Buzelis. They have to be better. It's gonna be on those two. Just like with AZ, I said Zayden High and Victorious
Hmm.
Miller.
Yeah,
With Montverde, it's pretty much gonna be Sean Stewart and one of those guards. Cause like somebody
because
has
they guards literally haven't been preaching, like doing what they supposed to be doing for real. And it's crazy. I'm just not realizing. I don't watch all that game. Like, it's just not hitting me. I'm like, man, they guards really been no show.
because I don't I'm let me see what games is coming up that I'm gonna be trying to really hone in because Montverde got Bishop Walsh on Thursday and Sunrise got Legacy on Thursday, so that's that's not too much. But
That's why I told you I was like, I ain't gonna tap in no high school.
on Friday, you got Wasatch versus AZ again. You got Sunrise versus La Lumiere. You got
Hmm.
Oak Hill versus Montverde. So Friday, that's a pretty good slate. IMG versus Long Island.
Hmm.
So I think
And
I think that Sunrise La Lumiere game because I think La Lumiere, even though they don't
they
have
underrated.
games, they've had
They
pretty good.
got they got some underrated players on that. They guards. They got some good guards on that team.
And I'm gonna watch how Scotty Middleton and Leon Blocker do against them because
Hmm.
like you said, it's a three horse race, especially in terms of talent.
Yeah.
It's AZ. I feel like Montverde is my favorite, then AZ, then Sunrise, just based on talent.
Hmm.
But you can't disrespect Wasatch just because they beat everybody.
Nah,
And
and you're not wrong because it's just like with that first three, them are they're like talent wise. That's why I guess I give Wasatch so much credit because AZ was like, bro, they're a defensive team. For them to get out, for the roles to switch for them, for them to get kind of locked up and to get 61 points put on them, it's not a lot, but just to get 61, they already don't like, bro. They holding the team with the best talent to 40 points, 40 to
mhm,
50 points. So the six to get 61 to 40 is just like a man. I think it was a real slap in the face for them. Like, yeah, because they was they start out. They beat Montverde, then beat Sunrise. You start out that like when you start out like that, it's like, man, we on the road. Then you get smacked by Wasatch. It's like, oh yeah, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to a point where they was playing like, bro, that game was terrible. Like they shot terrible. Like it was a slap in the face for them, and I think they needed that because they probably was looking like we just beat Montverde, and we can back go beat Sunrise. Like, oh, we can't be touched. But a team like Wasatch who just got good coaching and
yeah.
players who want to win, then you get smacked by them, and they rolling too. It ain't like they 3-0 in NIBC.
You want to hear a stat for it?
What?
Victorious Miller, Mookie Cook, Rayvon Griffin, and Marcus Allen went 2 for 20 against Wasatch
That's what
combined.
I'm saying.
Went two for
They did.
twenty.
Their defense was different. That surprised me about them. I was like, man,
Is that 10%? Like what is that? I think that's 10%, ain't it?
wait, what'd you say? Two for
Two
what?
for 20. I think that's
Damn.
10%, fool.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
They
That's
shot
10%.
10%.
That's 10%. 2 for 20. That's goddamn.
That is disgusting. They
That's
had
what I was saying. Though I was like,
that is
when I
crazy.
watched it, I'm like, man. They defense surprised me. It did. I'm like, okay, so we got another team with good defense. That's just like, cause I can't lie. A lot of these NIBC teams got
But come
good
on,
deep.
if you add Zayden High, they went 4 for 24.
Yeah,
They five best players. That's great. They
yeah.
4 or 5 best players. That's crazy. It's just like that's just nasty offense for it. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say.
It is. Hey,
Shot
like
28% overall. Then they shot 17% from three, 60% from free throw. That is disgusting,
that's
bro.
that 60% show that was bad shooting. Just bad all around bad shooting.
And I don't think it's just like no fluke. They're not gonna be this bad, I don't think. But it's just like they can't shoot like that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Ain't no bro. If you shoot like, come on, Dwight. 60% as a team from free throw line. Did you say 17% from three?
28% from field goal.
Dwight, come on. If you as a team, if you man, I don't care at what level of basketball you playing. You could be playing with 10-year-olds. If y'all man, you know how the game. You live by the three. You die by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then especially this in this like back then, it wasn't 2-3 heavy. You get what I mean. Now it's like real three heavy. If y'all shooting bad from three, 17% at that. What college game was that we watched where I think it was Cranston at the time.
Mhm.
We watched them play Texas. They were shooting so bad from three. It showed.
Yeah.
It showed. Like, bro, when you're shooting 17, bro, when you in them 17, 20, I'm talking about 30 and under, it
You're hard to
shows,
watch.
man.
They're hard to watch. That's why that game was so hard to watch. Niggas was shooting 17% from three, 28% overall. And they best
I'm
players.
surprised it didn't take you 3 days to get there.
Man, this is crazy.
The only reason I got through it because I watched it live. If it wasn't for me watching it live, I probably would be like you, still watching it.
man. Cause like I was so happy to get to the Montverde and Luke High game. I was like, God damn. Cause but AZ offense they defensively they good, but offensively, yikes.
I think that's why I say I think them and Montverde are gonna be whooping each other all year because they games go like that.
I
Like
think
where
Montverde got more offensive potential.
I think they both got it, but I think they guards are not playing like it. They
Because you
guards
gotta
are
think
not
about it
playing
like
like
this.
it.
You gotta think about it like this. Chris Johnson and McNeely can actually shoot. Sean Stewart and Newell, they pretty good around the basket. Kwame Evans can shoot, and he's pretty good around the basket. You look at AZ. I really don't trust none of them. Like I don't trust
But
none of them
I
as
but,
shooters.
but
One
we
on one.
don't we not seen them put 90 on people though.
I
You
feel
get what
like
I
they use
mean?
the defense. They use their
We don't
defense.
like yeah they do, but in offense they still can keep up if they're on. And I feel like both of their problems been Montverde problem. That's how they lost to AZ. Shooting bad. It's like that's why I say I think they gonna have it where when they every time they play each other, it's gonna be this team gonna win, this team like it ain't gonna be no AZ not finna just gonna smack them the whole NIBC. AZ gonna I mean they gonna get they one up on each other because they teams are so inconsistent with offense.
Hmm.
You gonna have defense. You gonna have whoever the best defensive team that day is who gonna win that game,
I
and
feel
that's
like
why I
Jalen
go like
Floyd
that.
gonna figure it out though. I feel for Montverde, I think he gonna figure out his rotation, and he gonna
I hope
match
so.
shooting with energy.
I hope
I
so.
just feel like AZ don't got the shooting. I feel like they the best defensive team. I feel like AZ a better defensive team than Montverde.
Yeah.
But I feel like just like scoring, shooting wise, I don't really trust nobody on AZ for real, for real. Because Mookie Cook, he more of a like a
I don't
defender, Swiss Army
Mookie
knife.
not even know really
Yeah, he's
know.
not an offensive guy.
Yeah.
Rayvon Griffin, I thought he need to be featured more
Yeah,
offensively.
I think they need to let him. I, I done seen I done seen Rayvon do offensive stuff. We done seen it. I done seen it. That's why I was like, man, I'm surprised his role. They don't let him. I don't think they letting him. They ain't even letting him get his stuff off. To
I
be
want to see this
100.
lineup, Footy. I want to see Victorious Miller, Rayvon Griffin, Mookie Cook, Zayden High, and Pharaoh Compton. Play all five of them. 'Cause I feel like Zayden, He could be a good power forward and he can shoot. So it's like you remember when we was watching his highlights. It's like when they
Mm-hmm.
try to play him as the only big. I don't think that's him.
No, it's not. It's not, bro. He not. I don't think like the way his game is. He gotta be the one who kind of like playing with like everybody. Like he gotta be the one who compliments everybody.
Yeah, he
He
like an
can't. He
Aaron
can't.
Jordan.
Yeah, he can't be the dude you trying to rely to give you 25. No, everybody got. I think they the best when they in sync. When everybody's in sync, they're good. When you got one person who just hit consistent, just offense, that they're good. But when you shooting bad like how you shot against Washington, it's come on, bro. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
I just feel like he's not a five. I feel like he's more of a four. And you
He,
could
I
play him,
think he a four. Yeah, he ain't no five to me
you
either.
could play him with Compton. I don't see why they don't play him and Farrell Compton at the same time. I feel like you should always play your five best players, or you should be able to play your five best players. And they five.
Or just be able to have at least one lineup where you can put them out there. Like even if that ain't the primary lineup, like just be able to put them out there so we can see if it works. And I know if I was a coach, I'm mixing so many lineups, so I'm gonna just have a lineup where I'm like, all right, look, this is the lineup that people want me to play, so I'm gonna try it out. You know, usually the lineup
Yep.
people want you to play is usually the lineup they not using just
Fact.
because they feel like people gonna know. But even if they do know, play your best players in each position. I don't forget if they all 5 stars or what you trying out or what you trying to mix up or who been on the team longer. F that. Play the best five available and see what happens.
I
And
don't
that
even think they
probably they
run
problem.
plays. Do they be running plays? Do it look like they be running offensive sets? 'Cause I'm trying to think. It seems like
No,
they
because they don't like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like you said, I think they a defensive team. But if they like they'll be if they had runs offensive sets, they'll be just like what was the team Blue Chips the team that Rayvon was on when they beat
yeah.
Strive for Greatness.
Mm-hmm.
If they ran offense, that's what their team would look like. How
Yeah.
you remember how they were playing defensively?
Mm-hmm.
Rayvon was in sync on
Yeah.
offense. Like they kind of had he was kind of like they go to on that team. Like he was
Yeah.
a spark, like real quick. He was just creating his shot, and not the why I was like it's surprising me now that they not using him like how he need to be used. You
The
got to
fact
use him like that.
nasty too. The way he was coming, I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, come on, bro. Who was they starting? Like Ross, one of them is like
Yeah,
say,
Ross. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like Ross is they best like for sure shooter, like they
mm,
best from free throw to jumper, but he lacks in a lot of other areas for him to become where he should be coming off the bench. But I just think they comfortable with him. They know what kind of player he is, so that's probably why they got
they
him
don't
in.
even run their offense to where he gets a lot of open looks. Like it's like he still be in the same position where he catch the ball and look like he got to do something. He pass it back out because it's like
Mm-hmm.
they not running him off screens.
Yeah,
It ain't like they using him like McNeely where you pass to so Cooper Flag get the ball. He
mm-hmm.
passed to quick pass to Stewart, and then Stewart quick pass to the corner to McNeely open three. They're not even doing that really for Ross. It's like I don't know. It's like
Yeah,
they got him out
they're
there
not
because he
giving
can
him the
shoot.
shooting. They're not giving him the shooting nothing. They're
Yeah.
not giving him the shoot like even with IMG, Blue Kane, the white boy over there,
Mm,
strap, jumper. And they let it be known like when I watched IMG the game they won, I'm trying to remember who was they playing. I don't know if it was Oak Hill or whoever they was playing at the time.
let me see.
Blue Kane came up so clutch in overtime, it was ridiculous. Like I'm talking about he had a whole like
They
two
beat
minutes to
Oliver.
himself. Lalu Murray, that's who it was. Lalu Murray. When they went overtime with Lalu Murray, man.
Mm,
And Blue Kane went insane. I'm talking about like from shooting, defense. He did rebounding, the clutch block. Like he was doing everything, but his shooting was outstanding. Like they just was like they let him kind of tee up, and I was like, bro, Blue Kane clutch as hell. I was like, and that was my problem with IMG. Even with Bryson Tucker, like he was doing his thing, but it's like Blue Kane just went bananas when it was time to. Because Bryson Tucker had a good game. I think he had a double double if I'm not mistaken. I think he had like 19 points, 10 rebounds, or something like that. He was doing his part, but it's just like sometimes like just like how flag be. You can have a person going off on a team, but he just come in right away and just do clutch stuff that make it like, man, I know you just had 6 points and 10 rebounds and 5 blocks, but bro,
Yeah.
that was the best 6 points, 10 rebounds and 5 blocks I done ever seen. Like, cause it's just the way he approach it. Like, it's a dog thing. Like, he come in like, man, watch out, I want to win. And you saw when they was losing to Luha, that Flag was going out his way. Like, bro, we finna win. Like, bro, he was going every time they tried to come in the paint, like 3 possessions in a row. He was sending somebody stuff and screaming back at him, like, man, stop playing with me. Like,
Yeah.
that's bro, you can't coach that. And you see that with a couple of these teams. Like, I saw that with Blue Canes when they played La Lu. I'm like, man, this little white dude, this crazy. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I was just watching live. I'm like, bro, they not gonna stop him. Like, he was like, bro, give me the ball. Like, mid range, three, finishing, block, steals. Like, he just went like for 2 minutes. He just went on a surge, and I'm like, man. And a lot of teams don't like the teams that like AZ don't got that. They ain't got nobody to jump. They like from the skill point, they supposed to have somebody like that. But I don't think they know. I don't think they team is good at running offense. I don't think they team is good enough for that.
I feel like it starts with the coaching when it comes to running offense, but then at the same time, the players are missing shots. And I
Yeah,
feel like it starts with Victorious. Victorious, he touched the ball every position. He brings the
yeah,
ball to the court. Say, dog, when you get these middies, you got to hit them. And when you trying to get to the rim, you got to get all the way to the rim and finish. What is
yeah,
he like 6'5"?
yeah. 6'5".
Like, yeah, you're big enough, you're long enough to be able to try to take over athletically. I want to at least see you try, like
I
because
see
you
what
have the
you're saying. You're
ball
right.
in your hands, and
You're
I
right.
feel like he's a better shooter than Mookie, and
Yeah,
he's a guard. Like Zayden High is not a guard, so in terms of all their best players, it's going to have to fall on him, and he's going to have to take on that challenge. Because especially you want to be a guard, you want to be a top guard in college, you want to be in the NBA, you're gonna have to shoulder some offensive burden, especially when your team is struggling shooting the
fact,
basket.
fact.
So it's like I put a lot of that on him, especially as the guard.
Mhm.
And the coaching needs some work because I feel like they need better offensive sets because I feel like they try
They
to go
do,
one too
cause
much.
man, it's crazy when True Washington was your best offensive player in a couple games. It gets to a point like, no, not knocking True Washington because he's a good player, but just
Yeah,
the fact that he's not the one that everybody thinks should be the best offensive player on the team. Basically, True
yeah,
Washington's a do it all guard. So
yeah.
when he gotta be the one to kind of be offensively, you got Victor, you got Rayvon, you got all these
You got
high, you got
three
all these.
top 25 players. I don't want.
They
Yeah, no,
need they
no.
need to like you gotta either y'all man if y'all don't put them dudes out there, the people who I don't get why Rayvon coming off the bench anyway. I'm still trying to figure that out. When I was seeing, I'm like, bro, why is he coming off the bench? I'm like, what? When it's not going right, put the best available out there and let them rock. I don't be man. It could be a coaching thing, and the players gotta play better. So it's a little
I'm,
bit of both on their end.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep track. I'm gonna from now on. I'm gonna keep track of their offense because
Yeah,
defensively, you know what they are, but offensively, they not winning NIBC with just terrible offense. Because what if Sunrise figure it out? What if Montverde figure it out? And shit,
mm-hmm.
Wasatch still on everybody ass. Even they're 3-0.
And that's probably why they own people, but too, because they guard play is they actually playing good. Like they guards are actually playing good. Like even if some guards ain't playing how we expect them to play, just the fact that Wasatch have guards that they can rely on
Mm-hmm.
is key. That's real key. Both of these teams can't
What's
rely
the
on it.
guard name? What's the guard name for Wasatch? Not Harwell, but the
Or,
other one. He a
RJ
point
Jones.
guard, I think. Uh, was he number 11? I like number 11, but it was like number 4. I can't think of his
Yeah,
name.
I know you're talking about. Matter of fact,
Let me pull it
man,
up.
this is on my iPad.
I should have it right
Hey, I
here.
can't leave this, huh?
No, I should have it right here. I got it pulled up. Um,
I think you talking about I can't think of bro name. I know who you talking about though. You talking about dang what's bro name? You talking about let me go on my
oh no, it
phone.
is RJ Jones.
I thought you was talking about I think bro got dreads. I can't think of his name though.
Number 23, Boyles Murray or whatever the
Oh,
hell.
Murray, yeah,
He
Murray,
good.
yeah,
He
yeah,
is good too. Number
yeah,
23.
yeah,
Uh,
Murray, yeah. But yeah, RJ, yeah, RJ, RJ is the yeah, RJ is the
Damn, Harwell had 12 points. Didn't even seem like it.
too
But
quiet. Cause he got a deep bag. I think Harwell, cause them sophomores they I think they gonna have lesser roles right now just
yeah,
because they sophomores, ain't nobody giving no sophomores keys. But back junior year,
yeah,
Harwell is that's gonna be his team, and we really gonna see what he can do. Cause I done seen it already where I done seen him like that 2025 guard class is bananas. Now that's all I gotta see is I'm kind of just ready for 2025. I ain't gonna lie, 2024. I like I like they players, but they've been underperforming lately.
mm,
2024 been underperforming from Victorious to man, but it's really a lot of them. The only like Edge is probably the only one for 2024 who's been playing up to par.
mm.
Everybody else kind of just been like still like they trying to figure it out, but you can't, man. As juniors, you can't be like that, man. Y'all next up. So y'all, they gotta. I just feel like 2024 class gotta play way better. They getting outshined by 2025 right
Okay. I second that. Speaking of that, who's been most disappointing after senior class? Here go the
now. Most,
candidates. You
let
got
me see.
Rayvon, you got Buzelis, you got Sean Stewart, you got Marvell Allen, um, Cohen Carr to a certain extent.
Oh shit, boy, I forgot about it. Yeah, Corn. Yeah, I
You
forgot
got
about
a
it.
lot to choose from because I feel
Cause
like
I'm
they
finna say,
senior
I ain't
class
even
been
gonna count.
underwhelming.
I'm finna say, I think all of them has been. I've been disappointed with most of them. I feel like most of them all of them need to play better, and that's how I really feel. I feel like all of them need to play better. I feel like all of them is playing all right. All of them
Yeah,
is playing all right. If senior class, y'all are the seniors. Y'all getting more. Ain't no seniors. The only person the seniors is really coming off the bench like that is Ray Vaughn, and I still don't understand why. But still, you gotta play better, even when
Stewart
you
come off
win.
the bench now
Oh
too.
yes, yeah, and Stewart, yeah, gotta play better. If you a senior, you coming off the bench, either something you not doing right, or you just I don't know.
When
The
Kwame
senior class gotta play better.
best seniors, there's something going on. He's literally been playing like one of the better seniors.
Man,
Like,
and I like how he getting his confidence, and I like his shooting, like, cause he can't he one of them shooters where he got to be stationary. Cause if you let him try to create for his shot, he'll get back to that old Kwame that we seen. Cause I seen like when he was trying to, I forgot what game I was watching, where they was playing and they was losing. He was just trying to hit him keep that bucket back for them. He tried to come up and just do a quick pull up and airball, and I was like, bro, come on, that's not your game. Like he got to be real station, but just the fact that he's a station type player, real not the most not the flashiest, and he's the best senior right now in NIBC just because he's showing up. That's a problem. That's a big problem. The seniors got to play better.
time for a player comp. You know, I love player comp, role
Oh yeah.
comps. I think Kwame Evans is like new age Channing Frye. It's like
Hey, I like that. I like that. I
it's
like that.
like
I give him a Channing Frye. Yeah, I like
you
that.
gonna have that same type of role. You about 6'11", stand here and
Hmm.
shoot. You know, so you might get hot and hit you like 3 or 4 in a row. You can rebound a little bit. I feel like he can either kind of run and transition a little bit, but I feel like he'll never eclipse like that. He'll always be hovering between 8 and 12 points for all of his career everywhere, whether it's college
Yeah,
or pro. He's gonna hover
yeah.
8 to 12.
He not gonna be. He not a go to. Not a. I give him a fourth option. I can't give him one, two. I can't give him three because sometimes the three can gonna have a lot of games or a couple games where they can just be a factor. I give him a fourth option, but he just be that big who just can give you some buckets for us three. I feel like he got to get a little better at all the other big stuff that he needs to be getting good at because you can be good. Like it's cool that he got that smooth jumper for that size, but you can't. We done seen it. We done seen it from players in the league too, Dwight, where they just because they can shoot, they get away from doing big stuff. You
Yep.
can't. You gotta stay with the big stuff. So he gotta polish. He still gotta polish everything else. Make sure your post game is at top tier. Make sure you got the just like the turnaround for just to drop it in a goal. Like he gotta have all the big stuff down. That shooting is just like it's even better. Like that'll be
Mhm.
like if you can do everything around that with the shooting. Hey, he a great player. But if you can't do that and with the shooting, it's like he just gets to a point like he can shoot real good, but man, they just need more than the shooting from you, bro. He gotta be able to do big stuff if he don't want to be one of them players who kind of just like a Kelly Olynyk who just fades, who literally just fade, don't even like they use him for a couple threes and then take him out the game. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he'll end up being that if he can't bring everything else together.
I feel
He'll
like
be
he's
just
a
like
pretty
that.
good. I feel like he's a pretty good rebounder. He done
Yeah,
got more
yeah, for
competitive.
sure,
And
for
I feel
sure.
like he got a nice touch around the basket. But
That's why I'm like he gonna have to as a senior you gotta double down on it. Like he just gotta double down on it. Like just be real. Like just lock in with that. Like because I don't think he's not gonna become one of those shooters who gonna be at like a shot creating big. You know what I'm saying?
oh
He
yeah, yeah.
just like you know what I'm saying. Like his shooting, like how good his shooting is right now, it's not gonna get no better. He's not gonna be doing no like no just like no some you know how bigs who just can shot create a little bit. He's not gonna be doing pulling no KDs. So work on everything else because your shooting is already good enough. Work on everything else around your shooting. You know what I'm saying? Become solid offensive player everywhere. Use the athleticism a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like just try to.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like if
agree.
he just try to do the big like the stuff besides the shooting, the around the position he play big stuff, he'll be he'll be straight, solid. And that's all they need.
I feel like he has to start trying to figure out where his role is going to be early and start
Mm-hmm.
catering his game towards that. Like he got to be like, hey, I'm gonna get as good as I can get at catching shoot situations. I'm gonna crash the glass. I'm gonna run in
Mm-hmm.
transition. I would like to see him get better in just all forms of catching and shooting, like coming off screens and just like all kind of shit like that. I don't think he's gonna be able
Yeah.
to eight. He ain't gonna be able to dribble, like go between his legs and pull up, but like he should be able to come off some pin downs, some
Yes, yeah,
cross,
you got to give him
some
some
big
crosses,
speed.
some pin down, give him a little more post. Like and that's what I'm saying. His post, like when you can shoot like that, that post will be perfect for him because he got a soft touch. He got
Yeah,
a good. He real smooth with the jumper, so that he bro develop a crazy post game. Like think about the forward that was supposed to be in that class, G. Jackson. Look at how he's playing in college. He got a bag already, or he done developed from he do everything that you need in a wing slash four. He do everything you need for us offensively, and he got a handle. So like if you're not approaching it with, all right, I know I can't handle, and I know I ain't the best athletically. Let me work on my post game. Let me work on that's gonna complement my shooting. He don't have to work on it to become who he's supposed to become because his role gonna be just a big who can shoot, a stretch big. It's just gonna be that. And if he ain't got no PG to get him his buckets, you're not gonna see him.
yeah,
You're not gonna see him.
that's true.
So he gotta. That's why like post is part of shot creating. Post. If you can't dribble, don't worry about it. Post. Dirk went out here dribbling. If
Yeah,
Dirk could dribble, but like he'll have it where he'll hit you with something like ooh. But his thing was the post. Dirk know he only good for probably a game to hit you with a little move. But look, I'm gonna hit you with a fake. This post game is gonna be so elite where it's nothing you're gonna be able to do. I'm already 7 foot. It's nothing you're gonna be able to do when I hit you with this post. And
I
I feel
feel like
like bigs got to approach with it, especially
but,
when you already can shoot.
but like you said, the guard play is iffy. There's nobody
Yep.
getting Kwame in his spots. There's nobody getting none of the
Yep.
bigs in their spots,
None
really.
of the bigs. I feel say, bro, the guard and big play in the NIBC has been terrible. Like it's been terrible. It's been so bad where it's like, bro, a lot the teams that we expect to be up here, they guards have either been playing too bad or the bigs been playing bad. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they gotta for Kwame to have a playing like how he played consistently. The guards gotta play better. the guards got to play better if in playmaking. Don't be so quick to throw up all them shots, Marvell. Don't
Man,
be quick to throw up all them shots. Get the people who need to get going, get going. It ain't about you. Don't F your scoring if you really want to win or if you want your team to succeed. Because you throwing up all them shots is gonna have it where y'all getting smacked.
and say, especially if you ain't utilizing your size, y'all go lose, bro. I'm gonna say
Yes,
that Montgomery
and they
guard
got and they got
a lot of
of
size. That's
size.
y'all advantage. Like y'all wings and y'all bigs is bigger than everybody else's. Y'all guards are
Everybody.
the same size as everybody else. All y'all guards is about 6'2" to 6'5", just like everybody else's. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
if the guards try to shoot too much, like Chris Johnson will shoot too much.
Yep.
Marvell will shoot too much. But if they can, that's why I say if you give Cooper Flag and let him facilitate the offense, just let him play basketball and make the decisions, I feel like everything will go right. Because Cooper Flag, once he do decide to pass it to Chris Johnson, then Chris Johnson can go just shoot. Marvell can
Yeah.
act. But I feel like Cooper Flag is the best player they got that's gonna make the right basketball play, and that's not good because he's a sophomore and he's like a wing.
Yeah. So he got it's just weird when he gotta be the one to get stuff moving. And you got 5-star guard here. You got another 5-star guard here, and it's just like, and I'm the one who got this shit moving. Come on, man. It's just bad. So that's why now people see why we so high on Flag. People see why we so high on him because he's just one of those players who do whatever you need him to do. And I ain't gotta be shooting well right now, but I'm for sure gonna get these blocks. I'm gonna get these rebounds. I'm gonna get these assists. I'm gonna be able to just stop plays. Like his motor is always here. I
Yeah,
ain't never seen Flag play where he just chilling. Flag is always high motor, high. He can run with whoever. He can move with whoever. Like he just one of those players. Like he'll go to a team in college and go. They'll go to. I wouldn't be surprised if whatever team he goes to in college go to a national championship just because what type of
mhm.
player Flag is. If he go, let Flag go to a Gonzaga or somewhere. Man, that man is gonna go crazy. I'm telling you, he gonna go crazy because it's like he the perfect player for systems like that. Man, that man
Yeah,
will go crazy. Like, man, you see Flag and Gonzaga, people be like, what? He went where? Boy, he gonna eat.
really
He
anywhere.
run you. Yeah, I feel like you really can put him anywhere, but like that's what I'm saying. Like any team that's just like far off, like where it's like, man, we just need one player just to come do what he needs to do. Man, flag that guy. That's why I can't wait till they class. I can't wait to see them as seniors. Cause them dudes, man, they growing fast. Like they do like, man, bro, 2025 is gonna be insane. It's gonna be
Cameron,
insane.
Cameron Booth is already a go-to scorer in high school
And
right now, and it's
and
like
and bro, think about how good they playmakers bigs though. That's probably the most impressive two bigs I've ever seen play make in the same class. Like, bro, they playmaking is crazy. Like I was seeing when I was seeing it from Cameron Booth, I'm like, bro, he's playmaking like he's really getting the ball, bringing it up, hitting people in the right spot. Flag, I done seen Flag throw full court passes to the slash on the team and get him a straight bucket, like without even like. Bro, Big's not doing that. Big's the ones coming up the court trying to hear it, get up there before the guard, take a dumb shot, and gotta get the board. Flag getting the ball, throwing it. Oh, I see him. He open in the corner. Bam, three. Like he like they just take on the role, the big playmaker role when they don't even have to, because they got guards on their team, and it's just giving them, just making them even better. It's really just making them even better because when they seniors, we probably gonna see everything they gonna do and even more already because we done seen the sophomore, we done seen everything they can do. They just gotta get better offense,
oh
and
yeah.
Boozer gotta just do a little more. You know what I'm saying? They all just gotta do, like they class just gotta do a little more, but for what they already doing,
I
man, they
want to
looking
see.
better.
I
How you
want to
looking better
see.
than the senior class?
That's sad. But I told you this senior class was mid in my opinion. I
Yeah,
told you that.
it's real. Like, and then like now, and then you look at the NIBC, a whole bunch of these senior players playing mid, and then that just make me mad. Like, dang, I hate all the players that's in the like the top 25 teams. We only like we can see most of them is in NIBC, but the other players we gotta see. We just gotta catch them when we catch them. You know what I'm saying? And because half of the NIBC seniors are playing mid, now we just gotta catch. We gotta end up just catching Will and them playing. We just got to end up catching Collier. Then we got to catch Camden, see what DJ doing. But for all the consistency we can see from these players, from NIBC has been bad. So I'm ready to see. I'm ready. I can't wait to the tournament start popping off because I'm ready to see something different. Because the underclassmen has been balling.
Yeah. So who you think after this senior class, who's the best NBA prospects? Since they all kind of look kind of mid, who your top 5 NBA prospects out of 2023 right now?
Damn. Let me see who I let me get on my 2023 from the bigs. Man, bro, it's crazy how they class is so bad, but it's probably gonna be the hardest 5 I can come up with. Uh, what you asked me again?
Who's your top 5 NBA prospects in
All right,
20?
NBA prospects. All right. So Bronny,
Mm-hmm.
you can give me Bronny. My first, I'm gonna just go. My first 3 guards are gonna be Bronny, Collier, and DJ.
Okay.
As far as, and you see, I don't want to have too many guards though, but they class is like that. It's crazy. Let me put some bigs in here. Man, I ain't seen everybody. I ain't even see like you know what I'm saying. Like it's kind of I got to
Okay,
see the rest
give
of.
me your prospects that who do you think will make the NBA out of the NIBC? I'm gonna say that. Like the seniors that's in the NIBC. Or do you think they haven't shown enough yet for you to even say that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because it ain't even got down to the nitty gritty yet, and a lot of bro, the NIBC senior play been bad. So
Yeah.
I'm finna say like because basketball season started for a little bit for some of these teams, and then for the local teams that haven't, like Camden, them probably ain't gonna play till like I think like a week or 2 from now. Like so, like some of like Will and them, Will playing, Collier and them playing. So it's like some teams playing and some not. I just can't wait till everybody's schedule is going to be able to watch some of everybody because you got a lot of these like a lot of seniors who we just not we have like we just it's not impressed with. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder who the
And
battle for number one gonna be out of 2023 for the NBA draft. Like,
yeah,
cause I think it's gonna be out of Collier and Holland, to be honest. 'Cause
yeah.
I feel like Ron Holland, hey, it sound crazy.
Holland, no, it don't. Holland has played. Holland has looked like the best, and there you go right there. That's who you can add for that best NBA prospect right there, Holland. Because Holland has showed everything and more, and he's still growing, but he done showed a lot where he's for sure gonna be one of their top players. Holland already could do it defensively and finishing.
How do you feel about the Texas fit though? I like it on defense, but I don't feel like Chris Beard go develop him on offense like I would
I
want.
feel like it depends on it depends on all right, we got for their class for sure we already got him and
AJ.
AJ. We got him and AJ already. AJ shot creator. And then you got Holland. Now I gotta see
I think
because I
Terry.
really think I think Terrio coming back. Man, I with Terrio coming back, I think he'll be a good hands offense with Holland. I think he'll be straight with Terrio coming back. I like because I really think, bro, because man, Holland can do like I like what he brings as a wing for. I just like what he bring like he can shoot when you need him to, but he's such a force with finishing, bro.
His
Like
quick
even
first step
and then yeah, the quick like when he with the ball,
with
Dylan Mitchell not even like that with the ball. Dylan
no,
Mitchell more off ball. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah.
feel like even with his problem, I feel like with his problem where Holland I think Holland feel in mid range is better than Mitchell. That was that's my problem with Mitchell when I watch Texas. He don't shoot the mid range,
Yeah.
and he be open a lot. And Holland got that. Holland got that. So I feel like he'll be straight. I feel like he'll be what we want Mitchell to be, or what Mitchell needs to be. I feel like he gonna be that next year, even more though. I feel like because Holland going like this quick, and then
Man,
he like man, I mean getting 20 like he averaging like 20 and 20 like 20 plus and 10 right now, bro.
I told you, like Holland, bro, he was a wing that was playing the post. It's like I feel
Yes,
like he got all the flexibility and quickness of a wing, but
he
he just
do.
got up the handle and just like the perimeter skills. And I feel like I feel like he done added a lot every year. I feel like
He
he that
did.
much of a worker. He's
and,
adding
and,
every
and that's
year.
and that's why like he got to the point where he clear like we ain't seen everybody else yet, but from what we seen from him already, he's gonna be a top NBA prospect.
Mhm.
He already John Collins.
Man,
Already. He already John Collins, bro. Like and it's crazy. He only gonna get better.
okay.
He
We
only
were
gonna get better.
recording for an hour, 14 minutes. We can
Damn,
wrap it.
feel like it.
Anything? Yeah, it was a good episode. Anything else you want to mention before we close? Like games you looking forward to, players you looking forward to?
Friday, I'm just gonna do an overall watch. Um, I'm just ready to what's the tournament? The the tournament that they had that we usually watch for high school that we watched last year. It ain't as stacked as it was last year. We noticed this year, but the I forgot the name of the tournament, but
Is,
well
mm,
which one is it?
is it Hoop Hall?
Is it Hoopal?
I
I
don't
thought
know.
Hoopal was going. They ain't going right now, is it? Now that's
'Cause
Hooper Fest.
I
Okay.
know it's a
It might
Friday
be.
on the ninth, but it don't say it don't say there's a tournament.
Well, I just know it's one of them tournaments where
It's
the
one in
top 20.
January.
That's probably yeah. That's probably the one I'm talking about. The one where the top it's like a couple top 25 teams gonna be in it. I'm ready for that stuff to go on, or when they just showing the top 25 team games on ESPN. Period. Like even if they not an NIBC, I can't wait till it hit that part of the season
Oh,
because you get to watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just looking forward to that. High school really just teeing up and because we done
man,
watched.
you're already looking forward to the non-NIBC game.
Man, like bro, bro,
That's funny.
Dwight, like
No,
man,
I
that's how, bro.
told
Like you,
you,
like yeah, like NIBC has been like it's been unpredictable, and I feel like I'm just ready to see everybody else in high school right now. Like I done seen enough NIBC. I'm still gonna watch them, but I done seen enough where I kind of can evaluate most of them.
you know,
Now I'm ready to see everybody else in the class because we've been watching NIBC for 2 weeks straight.
I think even though I haven't seen them play, I think Camden probably the best team in high
Like
school.
over like
Yes, you got a go-to scoring guard, then you got a dynamic
yeah.
kid
Yeah.
that
Oh
can
yeah.
really
Yeah.
score. I
Yeah.
feel
I get
like
what you mean.
we done seen Sunrise, we done seen AZ, we done seen Montverde. I don't feel like they'll be able to score consistently like Camden can score consistently, and I feel like
Yeah.
it will be a good matchup,
Good
and I
matchup. Yeah.
better scorers.
Yeah. You're right. I ain't even think about that.
I
And it's
like and
crazy
then
because
they
I
got
even
to deal with demons either.
yeah. See, don't see. Like I'm just ready to see all like at least one because we don't see not counting NIBCs. I'm just ready to see like I don't seen Duncanville. I want to see more Duncanville actually.
Yeah,
I want to see. I feel like when they rankings need to be like how college rankings is how they got a top 25 and most of them are on to ESPN. They need to have it where we not missing really no games from them unless we want to miss it. I feel like they like if you number one team, you need to be having most of your games on ESPN.
I felt like they should have added Duncanville to the NIBC. It made perfect sense.
Yeah,
They beat Montverde last year.
they
So
did. See,
so
hey, man, and they'll fit well. They're a good defensive team.
or they need another league like the NIBC.
Texas, I feel like Texas can do one of their own, or just bring a overall top 25. Like you know what I'm saying, just like or just do a top 25 tournament or something. I don't know, top 10 or something. Just some type of new tournament where it's just like, hey, you get to see everybody at one time.
Yeah.
So I'll say that. We just need to like they just need to some of these teams need to be televised more, or they just need to make the NIBC out of top 10 teams or something. I
These are the
don't know.
games I'm gonna pay attention to. On Friday, I'm gonna watch Sunrise and La Lumiere. I'm
Okay.
gonna watch the rematch between Wasatch and AZ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Oak Hill and Montverde. And on Saturday, Long Island versus Wasatch.
Yeah.
So those are the games
That's why I'm like that Friday and Saturday gonna be the games you gotta pay attention to because the game is like the games that's coming up. Like I think what Thursday is the games where it's like the teams get smackable teams against the good teams. So it's like we already know what them games gonna be like. So ain't no point even watching it because we've seen Bishop Washington not show nothing. We seen Legacy not show nothing. So we're going against teams like Sunrise, Montverde, and AZ. I'm like, bro,
All right.
come on. We already know what's going on.
Well, that'll be all for this episode of A Class of Their Own, 2022 High School Edition.
Yep.
I'm out. This your boy Diddy No Ball. That's Fuddy Delight.